Pasquale, but on your response really quick, just so it's known, this is a smoke detector system that's connected through. That's what we're looking for. The old fire alarm system, when it's pulled on the wall, still rings through the
it's not
school.
the fire alarms that work.
So
It's
there is,
smoke
if somebody
detector.
pulls one in one hallway that there's a fire, the school is notified.
So
And
the bells go off.
Right.
correct. What
yes,
the
that's
part
all
that's
it's
not there is the communication of the particle detectors going through that system.
Okay.
So that's what's not there. So it's not like if there's something going on one end, the rest of the school has no way of knowing. You pull that, the alarms go off, and that's still connected through the fire department as well.
Okay. So every class right now does not have a landline.
It does.
Out?
It does.
It does, and it's working.
You can make phone calls out.
Out. Okay. And then for intruders, there's a panic button.
Oh, there's two
Right,
things.
but we also just do a lockdown for our, via the intercom.
You have the intercom that works.
Right.
for everything.
And keep in mind, we're expected to do training on all of the above. So so by law, we're expected to do practice We're expected to do practices of our fire practices.
With the kids?
Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I know the kids, but
Yeah. Now with the active shooter, we do not do it with the kids. We only do it with the staff. And so if you go back 3 or 4 years, we did not do that. We just started to implement those in the last 2 years. Although the municipality wanted to do that, we were not ready at that point in time. So the last 2 years, we've basically been getting it better and better. You saw the result of that. So when Ms. Guzik went through that practice, really wasn't practice, the actual event where she believed there was an intruder, boom, she reacted. And that's because the staff is becoming conditioned to their expectations. And so we're getting better and better at those practices. So at the end of the day, our staff is incredibly acute to their surroundings and making sure that they're on top of who is and who is not allowed into the buildings.
Thank you.
We're doing our best with what we have and the resources we have. I mean,
You understand my concern, though.
oh,
Yeah, we all-
Your
concern is the
feel
same
it.
as my concern. I have a child in this building as well.
I feel that, but I want to hear it. You know?
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah,
well,
and the other thing I'll leave you with is our police department has been incredibly gracious. So over the last, I want to say, last 2 or 3 months of the school year, they were coming on site regularly 3 times a day.
Is that continuing this?
Well, in my discussions, we actually had our safety meeting at the beginning of the year. So we had it in July in preparation of 2 of the things that you just outlined. So in preparation, what we talked about is having the police come to the building. And so basically went from 3 times a day to 1 time during the course of the day. So they're going to visit our schools 1 time during the course of the day. Now, I will share with you that we do have a DEER program that's run at the middle school. So quite regularly, the police are present in our building by default. I will share with you that we do have Mayor for a Day, one of our programs that's at Lee. So quite regularly, Dave comes with the mayor, and so they're on site at Lee as well. So those are additional safety, although you may not consider them to be safety, means of safety in our buildings. Those are additional safety measures that we have. Okay?
all right. Professor Pottis.
We discussed a little bit about the consolidation, so I don't want to go over it again. I just want to go on record as saying is that 79 did not say no. They said they would look into it. I don't want to say something that they didn't say. They didn't say no. They said that they would investigate it.
Great.
Take it.
Thank you.
Good. George Vallis.
I definitely signed the wrong document, I can
Okay.
guarantee you. I apologize.
John Spazzeri.
Wrong document.
Wrong document.
I need to label this.
Let's rephrase this. Is there anybody who would like to
There's
speak?
one more
in-
left.
Oh, there's one. Okay.
Vince Scaletta.
Wrong document.
If you don't mind, just for the record, can I pass out the one that says the visitors, and can you put your names on there, just so we have it corrected?
Great. Discussion to approve the consent agenda. I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
Pascal made the motion for the consent. Mike seconded it.
Sign the right one.
Pascal made the motion.
Push the button.
Mike, second, okay.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bellafiore,
Yes.
Mr. Biondo,
Yes.
Mr. Ludston,
Yes.
Mr. Radisavich,
Yes.
Mr. Stoffel.
Yes.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right. Discussion. Motion to adjourn closed session, to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, disciplining, performance, or dismissal of a specific employee and possible litigation.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
So Mr. Bellafiore,
Yes.
Mr. Biondo,
Yes.
Mr. Ludston,
Yes.
Mr. Radisavich,
Yes.
Mr. Stoffel.
Yes.
The motion passes to go into closed session. We'll, at 8:18, we'll adjourn for 5 minutes and meet in the teacher's lounge.